Why didn't you
Shut
just
up,
talk to me,
you
man?
rich fucking bitch! Oh my god!
Oh, you're
Fire on the
mad.
server!
Are you okay? Happy Saturday, you filthy animals. We are here on Bluegate because I have a quest here, which I'm gonna do.
This is Apollo.
And also, on
Head
top
to
of that...
Pilgrim's Peak and see if you can find any paper trail of that research.
I will. I
Go
will.
to Pilgrim's Peak.
And there he is telling me about my quest I have to do. I have to go up to Pilgrim's Peak and open the locked room, which I do have the key for me. I have it on me. But I also wanted to try out the Bettina, which I feel like has been one of Ark Raider's most hated guns by the community. Pretty much since everyone found out about it. I think we all got the blueprint at one point and we were like, wow, I've got an epic weapon blueprint. It's a heavy ammo assault rifle. That must be incredible. Until we all got to using it. And we were like, oh, this thing explodes after you fire 2 bullets. It commits Sudoku on itself. And it's like you fire 3 bullets and the health has dropped by 10. It's ridiculous. Well, it was ridiculous. But recently, they've buffed it. So I wanted to give it a go and see if it's any good. So we might head out, hunt some Ark. I bought in some ammo, which I hope is enough. I'm not really sure how much this is going to eat through, but I guess this will be a good test of it. But we're also going to try and get this quest done at the same time. So I would like to go into the wipe with all my quests done, ideally. Hello? Anyone around? Don't want to have to use this thing in PvP, but... Okay, so 3 shots on a fireball. There's like 7 on a turret. An anvil does it in 2. So it doesn't seem the most efficient there. Looks like this is the locked room, so... Uh-oh. You'll have to excuse the delay when I fire and something dies. I am, of course, playing on NA servers from EU, so it's not always the best. Search the room for construction research. That's not it. Oh, weapon case. What we got? A Beretta. I mean, I don't mind it. Just running all the bees. Oh, okay, here we go. So let's inspect this. That's done. Now what? Find the building pictured on the whiteboard. Oh, I know where that is. I think I know where that is. That looks like the construction stuff which we may have just come from. The abandoned housing project.
Let's move to that location.
I think. I mean, we'll find out when we get down there. We'll take a look and see. Any more drawers or anything to search? Oh. Sure, I just heard the door. Hello? Hello? Come on, man, talk to me. I can hear you out there. Come on, let's have a conversation now. This is a social game. We can talk this out, right? Like 2 gentlemen. No, just the silent sit outside a door type. One of those. Very well. Have it your way. Doesn't look like we're going to get a conversation out of this person, unfortunately. That kind of sucks. Little osprey. Sure you don't want to talk? Dude, it never had to be that way. All you had to do was have a conversation. Why didn't you just talk to me, man?
Fucking bitch. Oh my god.
Oh, you're mad. Are you okay?
Plan your own server, you laggy bitch.
Are you okay?
You have 110 things.
Do you need someone to talk to? It's all right. We can have a conversation.
Oh my god. Go eat some fucking beans and toast.
Oh my god. Are you what? Well, there's no need for that now, is there? Are you? Who hurt you? Come on.
You really talk like that? You're so fucking loud too, man.
I'm so loud. Oh, bless you. Yeah, that's. Do you know what? Oh. Are you finished? Are you finished? I think it's kind of.
Are you really?
Okay.
Are you really fucking British playing on a US server? Why?
I am, yes. Well, do you know what? Funnily enough, because. Are you not gonna? Are you not gonna let me? Are you gonna let me speak?
You know how lucky you are?
Are you gonna let me speak?
You know how lucky you are.
Are you gonna let me speak? I have to say, you're an incredibly obnoxious. You're an incredibly obnoxious individual. Are you hearing this, dude? Oh, okay, cool.
Thank you. Oh my fucking god, thank you so much. Holy shit. Kill that motherfucker.
All right. Well then.
Sorry. Thank God. Obnoxious.
You are obnoxious, yes, but that's okay. Well, that was one of the more hostile experiences I've had on this game. I think it's very odd for someone to complain about someone being loud whilst repeatedly screeching over them. Anyway, let's load up and let's go again and we'll try and get that quest finished. Okay, we are back and I think I know where those buildings are. I'm pretty sure from the looks of what was on the whiteboard, it's that over there. I think it's the construction buildings over there. So we're going to head back over that way and have a look and see if we can't complete this quest. I think that's that. I do also have another Bettina with me since we lost that last one. I didn't have the resources to get it up to 4, but it's 3 with some good attachments. So hopefully we can still put this thing to a good test. But just bear in mind when we are shooting arc, etc., that it isn't 4 and it does still have another tier's worth of upgrade. So if it isn't quite the best thing you've ever seen, there is still a little wiggle room for more improvement. So we will have to see what this thing is like at 3. And then just, you know, just remember it has wiggle room for better. So we'll see what we can do. Like I was saying before, I remember getting the blueprint for the Bettina, and dude, I was so excited. It was early in the game. No one really knew what we were looking at. We didn't realize what we had or what we found. And my goodness, I was so excited. Finding this heavy ammo, epic assault rifle, I thought my life was about to change. I thought I'd found one of the best things in the game. And then the whispers started. Everyone had the Bettina blueprint. But not just that. Everyone had several Bettina blueprints. And then it ended up becoming, you know, there was a little bit of disappointment in there. Okay, so this was the right place. We just have to photograph this. So let's do that. That's that. Okay. That's quest complete. So I guess from here on out, we can just give the weapon a test and see how this thing does. I do have a wolf pack to help take some of the edge off our Rocketeer. But we'll give it a good go. We'll see what we can do. I want to test it. I mean, we've got... What's that there? That's a snitch. So we can give that a go. What I will say is, the last few days, when I've been running more expensive gear, the wipe's coming to a close, and I'm just trying to get use out of all these good items. It does feel as though the lobbies you get put in are incredibly hostile in comparison to when you're just running, say, a Stitcher. I mean, that absolutely destroyed that, didn't it? That absolutely destroyed that. I wonder what attachments would make the best build for this. Maybe something with recoil dispersion, since it is meant for fighting arc. I did put a silencer on this. It's just what was there, so I just sort of ran with it. But maybe something to help with recoil dispersion, so you can just consistently hit the arc. Might be kind of nice. Let's take on these hornets and wasps and see what we're working with here. Oh, wow. That is inaccurate. That is inaccurate. Oh, wait. This is kind of dog shit. Okay, so... Huh. That feels absolutely awful. I must say, against a wasp and a hornet, the inaccuracy, it's very, very heavy. That is incredibly inaccurate. Oh, that's incredibly inaccurate. It did take about a mag and a half just then to kill a wasp and a hornet. Maybe tap fire? Maybe. Do I tap fire it? I don't know. I will say, in PvP, when I got some, like, hits on that Karen from last game, it absolutely shredded her, much to her dismay. It absolutely dismantled her when she was just sat there taking the shots. So that's... I don't know. Is this going to be actually better for PvP? I know that in the post where the devs spoke about it, they did say that this was the highest performing PvE weapon in its class. But from what I just saw a second ago, I feel like I would take a Tempest over it every single time. I can't see why I would choose to PvE with this over a Tempest. Look, it's so inaccurate. How is it? Oh, I do not. I am not a fan. I am not sold on this. I'm not sold on this at all. Bear in mind as well, because it's a heavy weapon, I did come in here with like 4 stacks of ammo. Being a heavy weapon, 40 ammo per stack. If you were going to run this and make this, you know, I am committing to running this weapon, you are going to need, I would say, likely several stacks of ammunition to run this and it be anything like close to worthwhile. That really doesn't feel good. I feel like I would, if I'm gonna run a pink weapon, there is no reason for me not to take a Tempest or a Bobcat. This to me seems nothing more than something I would just break down for crafting materials. I can't see anything else I would want with it apart from its materials to invest into a Tempest or a Bobcat. Excuse me. 16 extra bullets there. Thank goodness someone didn't want that. We are quite late into this raid though, so I am going to try and look for a few resources. I want to make sure that I am healthily clear of my 5 mil. So we're just going to get whatever we can and fill our pockets. But let me know, guys, what are your opinions of the Bettina? Have you had a chance to run it yet? If so, what do you think? Both post and pre-patch. So if you only ran it pre-patch, what did you think of it? If you've ran it since the patch, what have your thoughts been since? Do you enjoy it? Do you think it's any good? Do you think it may need, you know, slightly more buffs? I didn't mean to hit that then, but... There's no way that's after me. Oh, it was. So that then, to take down a wasp, was 11 heavy ammo. 11 bullets. Of hitting it pretty consistently, too. I wasn't exactly missing my shots. 11 heavy shots? I just feel like as far as heavy weapons go, an anvil will just outperform this. Am I crazy? Am I mistaken, perhaps? Absolutely mind blown. I think not only does the Bettina need more love, I do think to a degree, and I know some people disagree with me on this because I've seen it in the comments before, which is absolutely fine. Obviously, everyone's got their opinions. That's perfectly fine. But I think that the weapon rarity needs to reflect a weapon's effectiveness more heavily. I am not a massive fan of the way a Stitcher 4 is arguably the best gun in the game. Arguably the best gun in the game. I don't see any reason a grey gun should ever outperform green, blue, certainly pink. Can I climb up this? Is this I've been deceived. I don't see any reason that a grey weapon should ever outperform something of a higher tier, because what that essentially does is that nullifies any reason for those weapon tiers to exist. You may as well not have grey, blue, pink guns. You may as well just have all weapons be one rarity. I want to find a Tempest and find a Bobcat and know that I have found something truly special that I'm going to have a really good time with, that when I bring it into a raid, it gives me an edge over people running lower tier weapons. I feel like that's just kind of common sense in a way. It doesn't feel that way right now. Of course, the Venator, very, very high performing weapon still, and that's blue. Oh, a blueprint I don't have. Well, how exciting. I love that. Okay, let's keep moving. So, yes, I had to mute my mic then because I had to sniffle. My cold is still showing. Yeah, I think that'd be a really, really healthy change for the game. Okay, still can't climb up there. Excellent. I think that'd be a really, really healthy change for the game. If the item rarity reflects its effectiveness a little more, it's just going to make finding those items better. I think the Bobcat and the Tempest are good. Are they good enough to warrant being a pink item over, say, a Stitcher? I think the only grey weapon that truly feels like a grey weapon is the Rattler. The rest of them could all be, you know, somewhat higher tiered. They may as well be, because they perform at higher levels. Oh no, a dead raider. No. Any loot for me, sir? I mean, I'll take it, so I'm just going to look to fill my pockets before I get out of here. Oh my goodness, I wasn't sure what that noise was for a second there. Let's try it from range. What's this going to do? I mean, that broke off its armor plate. There goes an engine. Oh, he's struggling. Oh. Only needed to take one engine off to take that one down. Okay. You know what? I haven't breached a probe in quite some time. It's been a while since I breached a probe. Let's do it. Only 6 minutes left on this raid. We're going to head out of here. But yeah, like I say, I'd love to hear your guys' opinions on the Bettina if you've used it recently. I still don't think this is good enough to justify its rarity. I mean, that didn't feel awful. That didn't feel awful, but that's like the most basic test a weapon can have against Ark, isn't it? So it's kind of, how much value does what just happened hold? Probably not too much. I don't know. Just feel a little disappointed by the pink weapons sometimes. I want more from them. I want more juice out of them. What are we up to now? 92,000? Right, this is my last mag. I have no more ammo past this. I mean, there you go. With some well-placed shots. With some well-placed shots, it absolutely disintegrates that.
Arc on screen. 5 minutes
And what's
left.
its health
Find
on?
your way
Still
home.
on 85. See, it is still... It is still consuming itself quite rapidly. I don't think it was on 100%... Like, it wasn't 100% health when I bought it in. But it still does die pretty quick. It still dies pretty quick. I feel like it definitely needs a little more. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And please hype the video if you have any video hypes left this week. I'd really appreciate it. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for another video. Peace. Whoa!